go again, one more try. Back. We got the car started. I got the transmission fluid topped off without burning myself. Now comes the long and tedious process of getting the controller to work properly. So far, my little Arduino display that I made can read the data properly, but somehow it doesn't send the data properly. So right now the car is just stuck in reverse. So let me get the transmission calibrated with this aftermarket controller, and we'll start looking into why I can't go to any other gear. Alright, we got a lot done. I got all the interior back in, got a new passenger seat, took out some unneeded weight and everything. We had a small problem underneath. The drive shaft was hitting something, and the little weight that balances it was rubbing the fuel tank, so I ended up spacing the subframe out a little bit. I didn't record any of it because I was just trying to get this done and fix some software bugs. So we have that all up and running, and there are still some things to tweak, but I think it is more than enough to go for a drive now. So let's find out how well it drives and then come back and see if we can continue to top off the trans fluid, because I feel like it's missing a few quarts still. There's still like 5 bottles in here, so let's find out how this goes. Awkward transition, but I went out for a drive and I tried to bring you guys along, but there was a lot I was looking at, so I didn't really have time or effort to try to focus on filming while I was looking at the data and trying to drive down the street all at the same time. But we do have some problem. There is a slight oil leak here, and I don't really understand why. But after looking back at some photos, this heat shield right here that I have, I realized it's upside down. It should be guarding the side cover here and not this oil pan. So I gotta flip that around. Alright, so I ended up having to pull the whole transmission out, and we discovered that this connector was definitely leaking. There's probably some oil in there. You might not be able to see it, but so I ended up Honda bonding this, and the oil here ends up draining through this hole, running down this gasket. So it's hard to say whether the gasket itself was leaking or not. Here's the gasket. It looks perfectly fine to me. I think I might be able to reuse this, so I'll give this a good clean. But the oil pan also has some funny leak happening, so I will have to take that off and inspect it as well and figure out, did I pinch the O-ring, or if we can just Honda bond that gasket as well and hopefully it won't leak. But I guess I'll keep you up to date and let you know what happens next. Alright, with a little more inspection, I feel like that the connector up there is still leaking somehow, but I don't have time to really correct that or attempt to fix it anymore, so I'm just gonna top it off and I guess hope for the best and pack up and head to LA or SoCal and spend time with family. So this would be a wrap, and maybe I'll catch you guys at Buttonwillow if anyone's doing Black Friday, so maybe I'll see you there. Cheers.